Little Wednesday night breaks. I've got some Bowman Draft Lite. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but five Bowman Draft Lite boxes. So, the reason I went with light, I did explain this morning on my YouTube show that I do every morning at 7 a.m. why I chose to buy light boxes instead of hobby or I think they're jumbo and super jumbo. So you can go back and watch this morning's video, and I explain why I chose light boxes. I'm a quantity guy. I like the Ray Wave refractors, which this is, the Ray Waves are an exclusive to these light boxes. So price per card is cheapest. So that's it in a nutshell. So let's get to ripping. These were actually delivered like at noon. And so I've been, what's up, Matt? Royals 417 in the house. So I've been sitting on these since, this one feels, okay, there's 16 cards each. So I've been sitting on these since noon, which is tough. And I'm a pretty patient guy. Herman's in the house, so we've got upside down. We've got a couple Cubs in this box. All right, so this is my first look at 2022 Bowman Draft. What's up, Andrew? Good evening to you. You know the audience can't hear the first 10 seconds of the show. How are you, Herman? Don't sit on them. Bad corners. Fall Creek, what's up? So this is my first look. What's up, Lance? Very nice. My first look at 2022 Bowman Draft, and we've got Matt's team, the Royals, Gavin Cross. All right, so we've got George Valera, Caden Wallace, another Royal, first Bowman, Ryan Reckley, Trey Lipscomb, Nationals first Bowman. Hey! First Nazir Mule card. Now, this guy is actually both a pitcher and a fielder. Another Royal. This is a Royals hot pack. So he was the number 94 prospect in the MLB draft. Let's see. Passed up a full ride to Miami. So he was a high school pick. So my first Cub, Nazir Mule. So it looks like, we've got a scratch. Look at that scratch. That's a very prevalent scratch on Gavin Cross. First Chrome Royals. Here we go. We've got James. Look at this. Look at all these Cubs. Cubs and Royals in this first pack. James Triantos Chrome, followed by Christian Hernandez. Very nice. First Chrome, Dylan Ray, Diamondbacks. Oh, look at what we got here. Another Royal. This one's a refractor. Caden Wallace refractor. Man, these are really, look at this. There's a scratch right there, right below the A and N. Are the refractors numbered? I don't think they are in draft. No, but they do notate refractor below the number. So I'm going to sleeve him so he doesn't get any more scratches. Man, these are scratched all the hell. All right. Matt says, you won't see another Royal or Cub after this. Herman is watching Home Alone. I saw it was on. I was watching the Arkansas-Kansas bowl game, and that was kind of a blowout. Arkansas was up 24-7. And then I switched it over to Florida-Auburn basketball. I made some DiGiorno pizza. My wife and one of her girlfriends are out to dinner, so I had some frozen pizza. What's up, BK? Yeah, BK, that's right, Brian. Ryan Cermak, first Bowman. We've got a Ray Wave coming up, Marco Luciano paper. So I had some DiGiorno, Rising Crust. See, these Ray Waves are so cool. Troy Melton, first Chrome Ray Wave, Detroit Tigers. So I had a DiGiorno Rising Crust, pepperoni, and sausage. It was very good. And now I just turned on AEW. I've got some wrestling on. Daniel Bryan is in the ring right now against, I'm not sure who he's wrestling. If anybody's watching AEW and knows. I think he's from the, what's his name? Brian says, I was hoping for Riley Martin to make this product. Yeah, I don't know. He's really doing well for himself in the minor leagues. So it would not surprise me if he sneaks into a Bowman product. So these are just all over the place. Hey, we've got some color. Numbered out of 499, Jackson Jobe of the Tigers. Jackson Jobe. So basically, I paid full retail price for these from Blowout Cards. Today is the official release day. So I did get them on release day. And I can get them for much cheaper. I have another website that I can, it's DealerNet, basically. Well, it is DealerNet. Here's a refractor, Leonardo Balcazar. What's up, Red Light 34? So I can get them significantly less, but I wanted to wait before I bought 5 of these on pre-order a few weeks ago, and depending on how this break goes, I may order some more, so we'll see. Nate Furman, first Bowman. So each of the first 2 packs, I've got some color. The first pack gave me a Ray Wave refractor and a regular refractor. And the second pack gave me a light blue and a regular refractor. Red Lights in the Garage. Bryce Hubbard. Adam Mazer. This is a first Bowman pack here. Dalton Rushing. Jonathan Mejia. Cole Young, another first Bowman. Michael Kennedy. Oh, we got some color. I see some more color. Jace Jung, first Chrome. He's one of the top prospects in this product. This is a good pack. We've got a Speckle refractor. Yordani De Los Santos of the Pirates. So we're going to sleeve up all these refractors. I did tease the Ultimate Card Room. Building the Ultimate Card Room is coming to the YouTube channel starting this Friday. Here's a Sky Blue refractor. Sean McLean. I do not think these are numbered. No, they are not. So that will be coming this Friday. Building the Ultimate Card Room. And is this a refractor? That's another refractor. Wow, this is a loaded pack. Loaded pack. Another refractor. So my wife and I were talking this morning. We were going over there's another first Bowman, Jace Jung. Blaze Jordan. Kumar Rocker. He's one of the big hits of this. And Marco Luciano, Ray Wave, Luciano. We were talking about, I've got a bunch of those commercial grade heavy duty shelving units for my card room. We have them in our storage area. We bought some from clients of hers, Ellie De La Cruz. And we've kind of, oh, hey, Termar Johnson. Termar Johnson, he's one of the big hits of this as well. And we have an issue where we've got Jordan Lawler on a backwards refractor. Okay, refractor. So basically the way we've situated the basement and how it's going to be built out could be some issues. So basically we were discussing how to. What's up, Jenny? Just got in from an evening run. What up? Khalil Watson. I wonder if this looks like it could be a. Nope, it's not. I thought maybe that was an image variation. It is a very nice night. Snow is melting. I love it. Here we've got a Bowman Inception, Jet Williams of the Mets. I love those inserts. Here's Draft, J.R. Ritchie of the Atlanta Braves. Some sort of draft insert. Draft night. Oh, those are the draft nights. So we ran into a potential issue with getting uh, getting back to one of the storage areas. So we figured, well, let's move the shelves in before they start framing out one of the rooms. And the shelving units are at my mother-in-law's in the garage. And my wife's like, well, they're starting to frame the basement next week. We close on Friday. So it's it's actually it's coming along. There's going to be some episodes of building the ultimate card room coming faster than I expected. I guess I didn't pay close attention to the schedule. So I'll release the first episode. Oh, Jackson Churio. It's a refractor. It's not numbered, just a regular Jackson Churio refractor. So Friday's episode, I will just kind of walk you through my space. And was somebody asking about Reggie Crawford? I think there's a Reggie Crawford coming up. Trey Sweeney, Wilman Diaz. So Friday, I'll basically walk you through the space and just let you envision what's going to happen. There's Reggie Crawford. San Francisco Giants, heir apparent Reggie Crawford. That's a cool card. That is a cool card. There's a Churio base. I will set him aside for my buddy Andrew, Jackson Churio. J.R. Ritchie, first Bowman. So this Friday, building the ultimate card room. Henry Bolt. And Alexis Hernandez. Alexis Hernandez. Which, by the way, is the brother to Christian. This is a fun rip. I honestly don't know how many boxes. We're just going to play it by ear. How many boxes I'm going to open tonight. I have 5. Maybe I'll open all 5. If we've got 17 watching, which is, I'm pretty impressed that we have 17 watching. Sonny D. Chiara, which is an awesome name. White Sox, Eric Hernandez. If we're down to like one person watching, I'm sorry to that one person, but I'll just, it means nobody's interested. Nobody wants me to open these packs. Edison Paulino, Red Sox. Oh, here we've got a first chrome. Walter Ford. I should probably be sleeving these, but that'll just take too much time. And look, they're pretty scratched up as it is, so I don't think they're going to get scratched any worse than they already are. Heir apparent, Jace Jung. Yasser Mercedes refractor. I was surprised of the value that Yasser Mercedes has. I was kind of upset. Crawford grew up in Frackville, Pennsylvania, where he was a member of the baseball and swimming teams. Oh, very cool. So Yasser Mercedes, I pulled 3 of his Mega Box first Bowmans. What's up, Cooter? Couch People After Dark, ripping some Bowman. So I'm like, oh my God, I pulled 3 of this guy. Well, he's one of the higher end Bowman, first Bowmans. And I sold, I think I pulled 3 of them. I pulled 2 of them, or I sold 2 of them for $10 each. So, which for a Mega Box refractor, I was very happy with. Another Royals first Bowman. Boy, the Royals are heavy in this product. Luis Meza. Another Cub, Kevin Alcantara. I can't remember who the first Bowman Cubs are. Cooper Herpes. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce his name. My apologies to Cooper. Ryan Cermak, Tampa Bay Rays. First Bowman Ray Wave. I can't remember who the first... Oh, Cade Horton is in here for the Cubs. Oh, of Nazir Mule, because I already pulled one of his cards. Nazir Mule. And there's a pitcher, Brandon, I think. Something. Curtis Mead. But I think the Cubs have 3 or 4 of their draft picks from this year in this product. I don't like how they're all upside down because sometimes it spoils the hits. Parker Messick of the Guardians. Dylan Lesko. Sounds good, Andrew. I will get your address. Hunter Barco, Pirates. We've got a refractor coming up. It's the White Sox. Oscar Colas. So let's see. Looks like we've got 3 packs after this. Ryan watches every day, but don't get early enough to catch the lives. I'm curious what the light version brings. And I couldn't read the chat fast enough. Is there a way to bring up live chat? There. Hey, perfect. Because I don't need to see the cards because I can see that. So thank you, Ryan, for jumping on. Gary, come on, bring it back up. Cancel. Live chat. Cooper herpes is better than Cooter herpes. That's true. Hey, another Reggie Crawford. Set him in that Crawford pile. What the light version brings, or is it worth taking the plunge to buy the mega box? I broke down the numbers. Here's another first Bowman Cub. Christopher Paciola. Or Paciola. I guess I should probably sleeve this, Jace Jung. So the light version is basically, it's cheaper per card. It's like 80 cents per card. But you're not guaranteed any autographs. But you do get 5 Ray Wave refractors per box, which are a light box. Ethan Page, thank you. That's the name, and it was on the tip of my tongue, and I couldn't think of it. So there are 5 Ray Wave refractors, which are exclusive to these boxes, the light boxes, but you're not guaranteed an autograph. So if you're looking for autographs, do not buy a light box. If you like the autographs, if you don't care for the autographs, I don't care for the autographs. So that's why I buy the light boxes. I'd rather have the chrome base and all that stuff and the Ray Waves. And you still, hey, a purple. Oh, and we got a Cub, a purple chrome Termar Johnson. And see, you can get stuff like this, even though it's not an autograph. This is still one of the better hits of the product. This is numbered out of 250, Termar Johnson. He was the 4th overall pick, and here's his first chrome purple. That's a nice hit. Here's an even better hit for me as a Cubs fan. Blackjack. How cool is that? Ace and a Jack, Horton and Paciola. Very cool. Gonna sleeve them for the Cubs. And then we get a refractor George Valera. So this was a. So even though I didn't pull, or I'm likely not to pull an auto, I do have 2 packs left. This, I would say, for $130, I would say this is a great box, and I can get these boxes cheaper. So I'll probably buy some more. Cole Phillips, first chrome Ray Wave. Unless they raise the prices, unless some of the dealers raise the prices on the website. But I would say this is a success. I mean, that Termar Johnson is going to be a nice hit. That Blackjack. What's up, Charlie? Yeah, that Blackjack card. I didn't know that was in the set. I didn't. Basically, when I looked at the checklist when it was released, thanks, Gary. I appreciate it. When I saw the checklist released, I was just looking at the Cubs players that were in the checklist. So I wasn't really looking at all the inserts. And you already sold a few Reggie Crawfords on the live. Yes. Anthony Volpe. Hey, refractor Christian Hernandez. So I'm happy with the hits overall, and I'm happy with the Cubs hits in this box. This is just box 1, and I've still got a pack left. And I think this upcoming Ray Wave will be, there's Jackson. I think that's Jackson's younger brother, Jason Churio, Pintar, Rodriguez, and here's Jacob Miller of the Marlins. I think he was my 5th Ray Wave. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, so the 5 Ray Wave refractors have been pulled out of this box. Luciano, Cermak, Phillips, Melton, and Jacob Miller. Okay, last pack of the first box. So we'll keep ripping. As long as you're as long as I still have your attention, you're still engaging, I will continue ripping. Reggie Crawford was the 30th pick overall. Nice. don't know if this is color coming up or an insert. Looks like an insert. Here's a refractor of Victor Acosta. Jenny says it's an auto coming up. All right. I hope Jenny's right. Is Jenny right? Is there an auto coming up? She's called it before. She's called it before. Oh. But I like these inserts. These are cool inserts. Blackjack. Zach, Sports Cards and Collectibles. Thanks for hitting that like, buddy. Jackson Holiday, he's the number one. He's the guy that you want, the colors and refractors and all this stuff. We're even going to sleeve his paper. Some people don't like it when you call it paper. That's what it is, right? It's chrome and paper. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's box one. I was happy with box number one. Termar Johnson, purple, first chrome refractor. The Ray Waves were kind of, they were okay. But we pulled a Jackson Churio regular refractor, so an Acosta regular refractor, Luciano Ray Wave, Cermak Ray Wave, Phillips, Melton, and Miller on the Ray Waves, Valera refractor, Jace Jung first chrome, a Colas refractor, Yasser Mercedes refractor, there's the Jackson Churio, and a Jordan Lawler. So we hit some big names on refractors. The first chrome refractor, Gavin Cross. We did pull a sky blue Sean McLean, a speckled Yordani De Los Santos, a Balcazar. Yeah, right. Fall Creek says a stack of PSA 7s. They're probably 6s. They're 7s out of the pack. A Jackson Jobe out of $4.99 on the paper, and a Caden Wallace. 2 Royals. They're like 7s out of the pack. The scratches on these are terrible. Okay. Here we go. Box number 2. Bowman Draft Lite, featuring the exclusive Ray Wave refractors. You know, a lot of people poo-poo. It's like, oh, you don't get the autographs. But you know what? I don't want to pay $400 on a hobby or a jumbo box is what they call the hobby boxes now. Hobby or jumbo and super jumbo. I don't want to pay $400 and pull a couple $20 autos, you know? Yeah, it's you have chances of $400 for a $2 auto. I know, it's like, screw that. Just don't want to do that. Victor is with us. What's up, Victor? Well, you don't get the autos of the Bowman Blasters either, but I know a guy that pulled a huge daily. Yeah, that's true. Here we got another Blackjack. Nationals, Elijah Green and Jake Bennett. Oh, this is numbered too. This is numbered out of 250. Hello. Blackjack. Yeah, I pulled an Ellie De La Cruz yellow chrome auto. That sold for like, Cade Horton. Oh, and it's a refractor. Cade Horton refractor for the Cubs. He was the Cubs' first-round draft pick out of Oklahoma. What does HTA mean in the hobby product? So HTA, where's the Cubs pile? HTA, I believe, was it formerly, it's kind of like the FFA, where it used to stand for something, Future Farmers of America, but it no longer stands for that. It's just FFA, kind of like KFC. Used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now it's just KFC. Same with the FFA. Used to be Future Farmers of America. Now it's FFA. So that is basically what Home Team Advantage was. So HTA is now just kind of its own thing. It's not Home Team Advantage. It's a hit only. So you buy a box that's HTA, and you get 3 cards per box, and they're all autographs. So if you like base, if you like color, and if you don't want to pay $300 for for 3 autos, don't get the HTA. So HTA is autos only. Jacob Marcy. Robert Moore, first chrome. Jonathan Cannon, first chrome refractor. Yeah, those Bowman Platinum mega boxes are garbage. I passed. Royals 417. I'm kind of with you. He says, I wish they'd pull all the autos out of the boxes and gave us cheaper cards. There's another Reggie Crawford. I do somewhat agree. I mean, I like it. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I'm buying these boxes and not the jumbos and the super jumbos. Oh, looks like we've got a Cub here coming up. Going to be paper. Jay Allen, Max Muncy, Troy Melton, Detroit Tigers. We got John Moxley coming down to the ring on AEW. It's Alexis Hernandez. Kenya Huggins of the Reds. Pedro Pineda. I think it's going to be another blackjack insert coming up. Man, look at how terrible this is. Look at those. Look at those. And it looks like I missed some chats here. So we've got Jenny that says, so this is Bowman Draft 2022 draft players. That's why we didn't see them in Bowman April release. Yes, for the most part. So it does feature players that were drafted in 2022. But it also, so most of the first Bowmans are going to be guys that were in this past year's draft, in the 2022 draft. We've got a refractor, Dominic Keegan. But then there's also other guys that, like Alexis Hernandez of the Cubs, he was an international signee. And he was in Bowman Chrome. Not regular Bowman Chrome. Brewer first Bowman, Tristan Vreeling, and another Ray Wave, Denzer Guzman. So the Ray Waves have been kind of disappointing so far. Let's see. I think I missed a comment from Andrew. What'd you say? Let's see. Can I have Zach get me your number? I got some Cubs trades brewing inside the old cranium. Absolutely. Hit him up. Let's see. Matt says, or sell light boxes of all products. I think that's a great idea. John Moxley is on the decline. I think he is too. Yeah, I think a light box, and it seems like they're doing that with Bowman a lot, which I think is a great idea because I buy Bowman retail because I don't want to pay $300-400 for a hobby box. I don't care about the autos. So I think the light boxes are good, and they give you incentive with the Ray Waves, and they do that in the other products as well. Looks like we've got some more Cubs coming up. Got Matt McLean of the Reds, Oscar Colas, Thomas Harrington. Hey, another blackjack. Wanted to check. It's hard to see if these are green or if they're green parallels or if it's just the base. That's the base. And then we've got another Cub refractor. This is my third Cubs refractor in 2 boxes, and it's another first. So I've got Cade Horton and Christopher Pasiola on the first chrome refractors. Nick York. Hey, another Jackson Holiday first Bowman. Just going to sleeve those up. I'm not sure. I haven't comped or anything. I did comp Brian Acuna. I did comp Jackson Holiday base autos. His base autos, and I guess this is why boxes are selling for $400. Jackson Holiday regular chrome autos, just the base chrome auto, have been selling for $400 to $450. Base chrome auto. That's pretty wild. I think actually, I think I looked that up this morning on Hobby Evolution. Somebody said they pulled an of 99 auto. Jordan Sprinkle. Why do I know that name? He's from California. I have no idea. Let's see. We've got some color. It's a first Bowman paper, Dominic Keegan. Those are, I assume, out of 250 also. Yes. Oh, these are numbered on the front. Numbered out of 250. Got Sal Stewart. Gutierrez. Confidant. Elijah Green on the draft night. And a Brenner Cox first chrome refractor. Yeah, I have no idea what some of these refractors are selling for. Ryan says, prospecting blows my mind. Why on earth would you pay that much for an auto? I know, and the thing is, it's always been like, well, not always, but it's been like this for 30 years. You know, people were paying crazy money for Brian Taylor autographs in 1991, 92. You know, the prices of all that, and it's all relative. Some of the crazy prices back then certainly aren't what they are now, but it is relative. Here's Elijah Green on the first Bowman paper. Cutter Coffee. Looks like we've got some sky blue color coming up. I think I missed a couple. Kevin Parada, he's another high pick. Ryan remembers Corey Patterson, Ben Broussard, Matt Laporta. Yeah, those are some names. Jackson Churio Chrome. And it's a sky blue Austin Hendrick. The sky blues are not numbered. And then we've got a Christian Vaquero refractor. Now, he was the big hit in Bowman Chrome. I did not buy any Bowman Chrome, but I did buy into a few Cubs breaks. Pick your team Cubs breaks. I binged Mark Newman. Robert Hassel. Cermak. Luciano. And the Ray Wave is Yendry Rojas of the Padres. So this was box number 2, and we're only just over halfway through. Let's go back into the chat. I missed some. I don't like on my... I'm streaming this on my phone. Andrew says, make you wonder if someone is pumping the price the first couple of weeks. We talked about that with Ryan. With all the surface issues you're seeing, you should submit any big-name guys that look clean, probably be low-pop Gem 10s out of this product. Possibly. I've never done that because it's like... I just don't know. What will Topps do? Will they honor? I mean, some of this is really, really crappy scratches, you know, and for the most part, I kind of just go with it. But if there's a lot of just terrible print lines and scratches, there comes a point where it's like, you got to do something. First chrome Landon Sims, Fernandez, York, Palmquist, heir apparent Reggie Crawford. Is that what we pulled earlier? It is. Let's see. Refractor Yendry Rojas. And that was the Ray Wave we just pulled. So regular refractor of Rojas. Hey, all right. Cade Horton, Ray Wave. So I've pulled a Ray Wave and a standard refractor of Cade Horton. So I'm happy with that for my own PC. So we're down to, 3 packs left in box number 2. What do we got going on AEW? We've got a commercial break. We've got some tag team action going. Who's in there? I can't tell. Is that FTR? Dante... What's his name? Dante Martin? And FTR? Elijah Green, first chrome. He's sleeve-worthy. By the way, if you're watching, hit the like button. Oh, and subscribe if you're not already. You might be new here. So welcome in. Christopher Passiola, first chrome. Hit that subscribe button. Is it a button? Is it a subscribe button? I don't think so. Click subscribe, I guess. Eric Hernandez, Chrome Refractor. I've still got, I'm still stuffy. You can probably hear it in my voice. Churio Base Paper, J.R. Ritchie. Munoz, Alex McFarland, Jacob Marcy, and Hunter Barco, Pirates. Probably doesn't help that I'm drinking a Spotted Cow with a stuffy nose. Makes it worse. Ben Joyce. Robbie Snelling. Termar Johnson. I'm going to sleeve him with Jackson Holiday. Be nice to pull a Jackson Holiday. Nothing huge in this box. The Termar Johnson Purple Chrome was nice. That came in box number 1. Got a Nate Furman, first Chrome. Victor Acosta. Bowman Inception, Mikey Romero of the Red Sox. Hey, here we go. We've got Jackson Holiday on the draft night. There you go, Jenny. Madison Card Show, January 21st. Zach Neto Refractor. January 21st, Madison Card Show, Sheraton Hotel, John Nolan Drive. 125 tables. I will probably set up again because I won't be setting up at any other shows until January 28th in Rockford. New show in Rockford. Somebody called an autograph. Is an autograph coming? I wonder how many. What are the odds? I wonder if the odds on these boxes. Andrew can smell it from PA. Is there an autograph coming? Andrew smells it. I am not doing Janesville on the 14th because I will be at the Cubs convention on January 14th. Got a Cole Young first. Mikey Romero. You know what I like about Bowman? No animal prints. Brandon Barrera, refractor. So, yeah, have to skip Janesville this month or next month. But for good reason, I'll be at the Cubs convention. Judd Fabian, first Bowman. Kevin Alcantara. Cooter says that's New Jersey. I don't need to sleeve Kevin Alcantara. Here's Herpes. Denny DeAndre, and Gabriel Rincones. So that does it for box 2 out of 5. Okay. So nothing to really write home about. Still 2 boxes in. The biggest hit, Termar Johnson, purple first chrome. That's the biggie. So let's look at the odds here. Let's see. Chrome prospect, refractor parallels. It always takes me a second to find. Let's see. Gold, red. Do they even have autos on here? Maybe you can't even find an autograph. Chrome draft pick autograph Ray Wave parallel 1 in 194 packs. How many packs am I opening? 5 boxes times 10 packs. Damn, I'm only opening 50 packs. So I'd have to really beat the odds to pull in a Ray Wave auto. Let's see. Prospect parallels. Going to have to read this one more time. Chrome prospect refractor parallels. Gold, red lava, super fractor, printing plate, image variation, blackjack, refractor, green, gold, red, super fractor, air apparent, refractor, green. So maybe they don't put autos in this. John is happy I did my math right. Zach is not happy that I'm using a box cutter to open plastic. So much easier. It's like using a calculator for math. Knives on plastic is like calculators for math. I spent a lot of money at college to use a calculator. I'm going to use it. And a knife. All right, box number 3. Let's go. Oh, I see some color coming up. So maybe there aren't any autos in this product outside of the Ray Waves. I'd have to really crush the odds to pull an auto in the Ray Waves. Reggie Crawford, we're 3 for 3 on pulling first Bowman. Reggie Crawford's another Christopher Pasiola, Eric Hernandez, Noah Schultz, Jackson Cox, Jimmy Crooks III. Cool name, better picture. Royals, man, it is the Royals night. Just think if you had bought into a break and you were the Royals in these boxes. Gavin Cross, blue chrome, numbered out of 150. Not too shabby. And then we've got a Jackson Jobe base refractor. And we've got old Jason Dominguez in his 14th Bowman product. Actually, if you break it down, Todd, what's up? Watching AEW. Same here. I've got it on in the background. We've got Claudio Castagnoli in the ring, I see. Is this New Year's Smash? Yeah, that's what the billboard says. And we've got a Ray Wave, Averson Artiega. There was something I was going to say. Yeah, blue does. Yeah, nice little color match on the Royals. I did grab another spotted cowl from the fridge so I don't have to get up. If you're just joining, this is box number 3. I bought 5 boxes. Oh, we've got some green. Cesaro, let's not be silly. Claudio Castagnoli kind of sounds, I like it better than, it's like Royce Clayton and Rico Bronya who had prospect cards. Yes, yes. Forever prospects. Carson Milbrandt, that's a name I'm not familiar with. Cutter Coffee, Simon Wan. And the green, Jacob Miller. So it looks like paper are numbered on the front. Chrome on the back, is that right? Yeah, chrome is numbered on the back. So we got a green paper, Jacob Miller. And there was something else that I was talking about in the chat. Let me go up. Oh, Cesaro. Yeah, Claudio Castagnoli. I kind of like the name. Castagnoli. And we've got a sky blue Shaylen Polanco, followed by a regular refractor, Steven Zobak. Guess who? Guess what team? The Royals. Oh, Moxley. Did he flip the middle finger? Red Light 34, thanks for jumping on. Steven Zobak. Moxley, you know who Moxley reminds me of? Moxley reminds me of Brian Pillman, just in the way his, just like his attitude and his gimmick, which I'm sure it's not a gimmick. Shaylen Polanco, Pirates Ray Wave. He just a wild frickin' cannon. Flipping the birds, just being all crazy. He's very Brian Pillman-esque. Speaking of Brian Pillman, where's Brian Pillman Jr. been? I don't remember. I don't watch much AEW Dark anymore. I used to watch it every week, but I haven't been paying much attention to it. So maybe he's wrestling on Dark. Except for the raspy voice, right? Elijah Green on the Inception. These are really cool. These are like underappreciated inserts on the secondary market for resale, but I really like them. I think they're cool. Jackson Holiday Draft Night. That's the second one. We got a Jose Ramos refractor. Ryan says AEW. And that's... It sounds tongue-in-cheek, but it's actually true. Yeah, they have so many damn people on their roster that they get buried. And it's like, then all of a sudden I'll see one of them pop up and it's like, oh, I forgot about them. It is, Ryan. It is. It's like 1999 NWO where like frickin' everybody's a member. It just dilutes it. Totally dilutes the whole thing. We got Dan. I love Danhausen. Hey, Brian Acuna on the Inception. I think is this the second Inception out of this box? I think so. There was a comment that I saw that I wanted to. I think Andrew asked me if I was into AEW cards. I was really into AEW flagship Upper Deck. Dan, I don't know if was it Dan. Did Dan send me 3 boxes? Or no, David. It was David. David in Pittsburgh sent me. He bought them and then decided he wasn't going to rip them, so I bought them from him. And it was awesome. I loved them. I mean, I loved ripping them, and then I just sold them. Sold singles in my eBay store. But it was a really fun rip at the time. But I haven't been into any of the other products, and there's probably been a couple, maybe 2 other products come out. Although I did see some on the shelf last week at Walmart, which I had an heir apparent, Termar Johnson. That's a pretty cool card. And I'm like, holy crap. Because I never did find AEW Upper Deck in my local stores. I had David found 3 blasters at a Walmart in Pittsburgh, and he decided not to open them, so I bought them from him. And then my buddy Nick, who lives nearby, he was a vendor at my shows, the Madison Card Show, and I think he found like 5 boxes, and he brought them to a card show, and I bought them off him. So I never did find them, never did see any in the wild in my area, which my area is pretty solid when it comes to cards. We always get everything, and there's always cards on the shelves. So that's why here's a chrome Kumar rocker. So I was really surprised when I saw AEW Upper Deck. I'm like, is this next year or this year's, the newest product, not last year's? But it was the old, because CM Punk was on the box, and I'm like, well, if it's the new product, CM Punk's can't be on the box, I guess. Sky Blue Nick Biddison. I am a Hook fan, but I just think he's got a crappy gimmick. And I thought when Danhausen, and they're just, oh man, some of the writing on AEW just pisses me off. Kate Horton does not piss me off. Go Cubs. When Danhausen debuts, they have, ooh, this is nice, Roderick Arias Ray Wave. They have this awesome gimmick Danhausen, and they want him to feud with Hook, who's got this serious gimmick. It was the worst. The worst 2 wrestlers you could have feud. I'm glad that ended fairly quickly. Just so dumb. And AEW seems to do that a lot with their writing. And it's like, what are you doing? This makes no sense. And yes, I am a Jim Cornette fan, so maybe I'm listening to too many Jim Cornette podcasts when I'm complaining about the writing on AEW. W. Morrissey just came out. Oh, hey, there's Jungle Boy. I was a big fan of Morrissey when he was in WWF or I should say WWE as, what's his name? Big Cass. That was a great gimmick. Big Cass. And there's Jordan Walker. He's been in 17 Bowman products. Rafaela, 90210 Offspring getting his butt beat. Big Cass and Enzo. That was I enjoyed that tandem. Jenny says you should save the final box to rip it Happy Noon Year on Saturday at noon live. Let's see. What is Saturday's New Year's Eve? I don't know. I'm probably another Nazi Mule. Nazir. Let's see. I've got 2. I'm probably just gonna run it, do all 5 boxes tonight, just so I can get them sorted. All that. Oh crap! Look at this. Can you see? Look at that. That's a crease. Look at that crease. Jesus. Pack Fresh crease. And you can even see it on the front. Right there. It doesn't matter if I put my fingers on it. Oh my God. Right there. That's terrible. Oh my God. Matt, what's up? Look at that crease. Oh. That's going on the side. Roberto Campos on the refractor. So I'll probably open all 5 here tonight, and then because by the weekend we'll be in demo mode. I think we're going to go to some friends on New Year's Eve. So I want to probably get all these. Peyton Palette, Ray Wave. Man, there's been some really crappy quality control in these cards. I thought the scratches were bad, but that crease, my God. Unbelievable. Jose Salas. Andrew has a full-length 2x4 signed by Jim Duggan. I sanded it for him, and he made a comment that he never had someone sand a 2x4. That is awesome. Ho! Blaze Jordan. I will say, as much as I liked Hacksaw Jim Duggan, his, hey, it's a Reggie Crawford refractor. Shiny. Hacksaw Jim Duggan had a terrible podcast. His podcast was, because I listened to wrestling podcasts, mainly Cornette, and in the Conrad Thompson, Bruce Pritchard, Tony Schiavone, Bischoff. I listened to those. Not as much as I don't listen to the Arn Anderson podcast. I don't like. Jim Ross I listen to every once in a while. The Jarrett I do when they talk about the Memphis territory, because I love Memphis wrestling. Where was I going with that? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. His podcast was brutal. Terrible. He did it with Sean Mooney, the former WWF commentator. Alexis Hernandez. So this is the last pack in box number 3. Dominic Keegan. Got a White Sox. Blackjack. Vera and Montgomery. Mason Wynn. That's a refractor. Wynn is one of the top Cardinals prospects. Manzardo. Gonzalez. Rodriguez. Keegan, Cueva, and our Ray Wave, Drew Baker. Drew Baker. Love to get a Jackson Holiday Ray Wave. That would be nice. So, 3 boxes in. Still the best hit is our Termar Johnson. So now that I'm 3 boxes in, we had some really, because this was in the first box. So now that I'm 3 boxes in, I'm a little less, like after that first box, I'm like, man, I'm going to buy a bunch of these. But now it's not so much. I don't know if I'll buy anymore. We'll see what they do. We'll see what single sales are like. Todd says Bischoff's 83 Weeks pod is a good listen. I actually saw them live. I went to a live show with Bischoff and Conrad in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Matt's still celebrating Luca's night. What a crazy stat line that was. That was wild. Luca. I saw Bischoff and the Bischoff podcast live. Actually, the night before the Green Bay card show in May. So I made a nice little short weekend out of it. Drove up and went to Oshkosh, went to Buffalo Wild Wings for an early dinner, and then went over to the Andrew, got your text message. Thank you. I'll shoot you back a reply here after I get done. Drew Gilbert, Jacob Marcy on the refractor. So yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings and hit the podcast. It was good. It was entertaining. And then went on up to Green Bay for the Green Bay card show the next day. They do. There's a lot of wrestling. What's his name? Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle runs a promotion out of that area. They do a lot of wrestling shows in Oshkosh, and they'll bring in, there's another Jackson Holiday. They'll bring in wrestlers like, I think Ethan Page was there recently. Who else has been there? Danhausen was there. In fact, Danhausen might have been there that weekend that I was up there. I didn't go to the wrestling show. I just went to the Bischoff podcast the night before. And then they'll bring in like legends just to get that name recognition, you know. Dustin Harris refractor. So this is box number 4 of Bowman Draft Lite. Matt wants to know the difference in Bowman Draft and Bowman Chrome. So Bowman, this is going to get tricky. So Bowman is basically the flagship. Bowman comes out in April. And within Bowman, they have Chrome, a parallel Chrome set. So there's Bowman, and then they have Bowman Prospects and Bowman Chrome Prospects within Bowman. Then there's Bowman Chrome, which is a completely different set, but it's only Chrome. There's no paper in Bowman Chrome. And then there's Bowman Draft, and this is Bowman Draft. And Bowman Draft is basically just like the regular Bowman that comes out in April, but it's with basically, well, it is all prospects. And many of the first Bowmans are players that were drafted in the year in the months prior. So I guess it's in July now, in the July draft, the baseball draft. So like Alex Freeland, we'll see he was drafted in the 3rd round this year, 2022. And then there's a Chrome portion of this product. Here we've got an aqua. And so what's even more confusing, Rosman Verdugo, what's even more confusing is I love Bowman. And going back like 10 years, 2011, 2012, we've got a Kumar Rocker Bowman Chrome, first Bowman. Some of the numbers, it's like, and I think they've figured it out, but in past years, the numbers, like I have no idea. Is this Bowman Draft, Bowman Chrome? So this is, and I think now, yeah. So now the numbers, it's all basically, you can figure it out. So BD117 is the number, which stands for Bowman Draft. BDC164 stands for Bowman Draft Chrome. So that's how it goes. And I think in regular Bowman, it's BCP for the Chrome Prospects, Bowman Chrome Prospects. But then I can't remember what the actual Bowman Chrome numerically is, alphanumeric is. Carson Williams refractor. So it's annoying. I just wish it was a little easier numerically to figure it all out. Peyton Pallette, first Bowman. Drew Thorpe. Fernandez, and we've got a Simon Wan Ray Wave. Still looking for that Jackson Holiday Ray Wave. That would be a nice hit. Or even Termar Johnson. Andrew says, BP and BD is all you really need to know. Bowman Prospect, Bowman Draft. So this, again, is box number 4 out of the 5 boxes. These are the light boxes. No autographs, but Ray Wave refractors are exclusive to this SKU. They're cheaper. Oh, we've got a Sky Blue Acuna. That's nice. Oh, and another Mason Wynn refractor. I think, didn't I pull a Mason Wynn refractor earlier? James, what's up? So, James, I don't know if you saw there's a new location for the Rockford card show. Yeah, that's the same exact refractor I pulled in the last box. Mason Wynn. I can't remember where it's at, but there's the next Rockford show is January 28th. January 28th in Rockford, and I will be there. Jonathan Clace from the Mariners. Alrighty. Kenya Huggins of the Reds. Looks like we've got another one of those blackjack inserts coming up. I like those blackjack inserts. Those are cool. Kenya Huggins is a refractor. And let's see, we've got Matt wants to know, is there a Janesville show or a Loves Park show in January? So there's a Janesville show at the normal location on January 14th. And then there's a Rockford show on January 28th. So the Janesville show's at the normal location. The Rockford show's at a different location. And I can't remember where it's at. If you go to Premier Card Shows, I think they have a website, premiercardshows.com. Or if you're on Instagram, or there's a I think that's the Inception. You bet, James. I will bring the quarter boxes. Oh, looks like we got a Jackson Holiday. I think it's an Inception. Jordan Walker. Cubby, James Triantos. We've got Termar Johnson. Another Jackson Holiday draft night. So we'll put Termar up there. Another Jackson Holiday on the draft night. Ryan needs 40,000 Blue Jays. Hey, I can get you 40,000 Blue Jays. 3 Jackson Holiday Bowman draft nights, and then we've got a refractor Angel Martinez. And James, I will make sure to load those quarter boxes up with some prospects, some pro debut, some heritage minors, Bowman. Get them all loaded up. Shipping would be freight. Freight, or let's see, if I have any of those video gaming boxes, I can fit about 4,000 cards per box. So that's only 10 of those. But 10 of those at $22 is 220. Yeah, look at that. There's some more good quality control. Christian Hernandez. Hunter Barco, first chrome. Blackjack on the Tigers. We've got Jay Allen, refractor. The Ray Waves, Henry Mendez. James Triantos. I worked in transportation, and sometimes I would get do you like jersey, bat, Cubs cards? Not as much jersey cards. Bat cards, it depends. Not like, I don't like the standard like napkin relics. I don't like the standard bat relics where it looks like a piece of sawdust. I don't like those. Wesley, what's up? Quality control is a problem with all the manufacturers this year. It's terrible, man. This is just brutal. Worst ever. I think we got a Termar Johnson first chrome with, it's all over the board. Yeah, Madison Card Show's January 21st. So we've got, look at that dent. There's a dent on Termar Johnson. There's scratches. There's print lines. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I've got this blackjack card, this Nationals blackjack card. That's creased. That's a full crease, and you can see it. You can even see it, right? You can probably see it right next to his jersey.